recording.
Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. This is the stock report for the week of April the 18th. Pierre is on vacation, so it's only us three here with you today. Hope you guys do enjoy. Dre's going to be driving, so Dre, take it away.
First off, we need y'all to drop a like on the video, all right? That's important. I feel like we don't say that enough at the beginning of the video, which is what we should be doing. But drop a goddamn like on the video, all right? Let us know what hat company had the best hats to you this week. In the meantime, y'all know the deal. Basically, this is where we go through, and we go through each and every single, major retailer this week that drops something good, and we give you what we think they're doing in the stock market, whether they break even, whether they went up this week, or whether they plummeted. That's what we're here for. So let's see what's up, Jason.
All right. First up, man,
Ecap City.
They climbed out of the cellar last week. Then this Thursday, they put themselves right back in there. That fucking radioactive zombie cubs.
The lemur.
Lemur. No, it's not even a lemur. It's a leper is what it is. Yeah.
That shit is toxic.
Oh, and then I know you had a couple of your least favorites in that list too, Andre.
Man, Ecap, man, it's a tough bargain with them, bro. Like, the thing is, it's like they're the company that you love to hate. You want to like them. You want the best for them, but it's like they do everything wrong. And it's like, bro, except shipping. The shipping is you're trying to get a garbage hat, they're going to have that shit to you the next day. But the thing about it, man, is it's just their designs. They need to go back to the drawing board in all seriousness. A lot of their colorways are just kind of poor. It's kind of really slapped together shit, and that's why we have to give them, down this week.
Yeah, no, we're not saying anything about them. They're great people, great customer service, great shipping.
They sell out.
Come on. Yeah. They sell out, which
somehow
is great
they sell out.
But man, come on,
people are desperate. The other hats weren't available, so they had to go somewhere. You know what I mean?
I feel like we talk about it a lot. It's just that they're just directionless. Like certain companies have a thing. Like Brian from Hat Heaven's known to have good grays. Yeah. Hat Club is the originator of the pink bottom. My Fitted is known for their creativity. Ecap City is known for like weird colorways, jacking stuff, or just making everything glow in the dark. It's like I just wish, they had a better direction. They've been around forever. Mm-hmm. So, they know a thing or two about hats, but I don't know what it is lately. Maybe we're just looking at too many hats. I don't know. But, we wish them much success in the future, and hopefully they find their direction.
Yeah, man. What's up next, Joe?
Uh-oh. I just lose my mouse. Anyway, there we go.
New era. So this week in New Era, honestly, it was a little bit better. They dropped the white hats, correct?
The Mother's Day hats.
The Mother's Day.
Oh, hats. The Mother's Day hats. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep. So about those are a little bit better than what they have recently been dropping. But the tonal wasn't it. Wasn't it, Chief? At least it wasn't a black nasty. They did do the tonal. Well, honestly, I don't know which one is worse, but they were okay. There was a few designs that I feel like stuck out. There was a few designs that I felt like were kind of poop. Honestly, what are you guys feeling about them this week?
Dude, they would have gotten a huge up arrow if they would have just taken this opportunity to slap a pink bottom on those hats.
Yeah, I don't know if it was their choice, though.
I get it. For Major League Baseball, for performance reasons, they're not going to ever put a pink bottom on an on-field hat. But at least for the retail versions, give us the pink bottoms.
Yes.
I mean, they would have knocked that shit out of the park had they done that.
I agree.
Then they had those Jimmy Neutron.
The Jimmys.
I'm not personally a fan, but man, if my kids like Jimmy Neutron, I'd be their superhero if I was wearing a Jimmy Neutron hat. So I see why they released these things. They did put some color bottoms on those.
They did. They did.
So I'll give them props for that. But we just need to see more out of them, man. They make all the hats. Let's get some.
They can literally cut out the middleman. Right?
Yeah. They could kill everybody's business real quick, but I get it. I understand it, I guess, but what can you do? What you got next on the list, Jason?
All right, we got. Come on, oh, this is not good. Okay. Here we go.
For you.
Honestly, this is what I'll say about For You. For a couple of weeks, I felt like they were a little bit shaky. Recently, they've been dropping some stuff that I feel like is semi-desirable. I do kind of feel like they missed the mark with a couple of things. They did those crosstown patches, but then they also did those team flips where it was like a Yankees and a Seattle colorway for like the All-Star game, stuff like that. Those weren't the best, but they kind of did some restocks, I think, this week of some older stuff that you could re-get. A couple of decent stuff here and there. But how you guys feeling about what For You did this week?
They just had a quiet week. No major releases. They dropped a few like blackout pink bottom stuff.
Blackout pinkies, the blackout red bottoms.
Yeah, but nothing, earth shaking, earth shattering stuff. Just a real quiet week. Hopefully we'll see more of them. I want some more of those college colorways. Those would be cool. Maybe they're impacted by shipping stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are.
Yeah. So they just had a quiet week. Nothing really bad. Just nothing great either.
For sure. What we got next on the list, man? Lids. Damn it, Lids. Y'all was doing good for a little bit. But it's just, it's a content drop for them. They haven't been dropping new things. I feel like maybe what they could have done is break some of those, designs that they did up and kind of spread those out throughout these kind of dead months, because Lids was at a very big high. Like, I mean, a very big high. And I think they're still, trending to do that. I just kind of think that right now is just lack of, releases. And that's going to be something that if they want to get into the custom game heavy, they're going to have to focus on at least weekly or at minimum bi-weekly releases that are pretty decent size to kind of give people that kind of node to want to come to them. But nothing crazy this week. That's why the drop. What's your guys' take on what happened with them this week?
I think so they came back real heavy. They made a statement with the colored undervisor collection. We're like, okay, cool. But, if you're talking about like, what's hot right now, they made some, small mistakes, arguable if, really the general public really cares if the flag is not tonal or if the batterman is raised or whatever. But, they're starting to crank out those on-white hats, the optic white hats. And like, let's be honest, they look good. But
they do.
The white is what's limiting them. If they made those,
those are Fanatics. Those are Fanatics in Major League Baseball. Those aren't Lids. Lids has not dropped anything new in a couple of weeks.
Okay, but you can find them on Lids.
Yeah,
right?
You can find them on
Lids.
Yeah. But
like that's a little mistake right there. Changes the whole game. I think people are still gonna buy them. Like you said, they're Fanatics. You probably can't even get them in store. So it's kind of like, you announce your presence, you're swinging heavy. You're telling everyone you got stuff coming, but nothing's here yet. So it's like, what's the direction? Like, where do you go from here? Yeah. Are you really in it to be in it? Or are you just in it just to try to play catch up? Because if you're trying to play catch up, you're not doing your homework, so the formula's there.
From what we've heard is, that they're waiting on shipment just like everybody else. So hopefully when they do get that shipment, it's stuff that's broken up and spread out over a period of time. Maybe throughout the duration of the summer or whatever may have it. Maybe they already got other stuff in motion. But I know people are tired of seeing the woven patches shit. I know people are tired of seeing the black nasty shit. They want to kind of get back to that realm where you guys were in the custom era. But that's the reason why we had to give you guys down on the stock list this week. It's normal. It happens. It's all love. But what we got on – no, you had something else to
hold on. I just want one more. Like we said they're waiting on shipment, or we heard they're waiting on shipment. It's a little different. It's not like they're waiting for a box from New Era. They're waiting for pallets.
Right.
Trucks from New Era just because of their sheer size. So it may take them longer to get everything together and distributed back out to their stores.
Agreed.
So that's probably part of the delay we're seeing with them.
So bite the bullet and pay for the air cargo. Then I mean, you're big enough. Like I don't get it. Like you gotta pay to play, right? So there's no reason why a company that big should be limited. I feel like
that's true.
I agree.
We'll see. We'll see.
I agree. Yeah, I guess we'll see what they're doing in the future, man. But in the meantime, what else we got on the list, man? USA Cap King. All right. I feel like again they didn't have a bad week. Very neutral. They kind of dropped a couple of. I think they dropped maybe 6 new hats. A couple of them might have been restocked, but
yeah.
Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. But what I will say about USA Cap King is I feel like they are kind of the underdog, and I like how they kind of came in the game real quick and instantly started dropping some good shit. And it's kind of building their hype and their online presence right now. I kind of see them in the future doing decent stuff. But I mean, how are you guys feeling about Cap King this week and overall in general?
I think they're doing good. Yeah, I think they're doing good. They had a Texas Rangers one that was really nice. That gold, like light gold thread. They did a couple of shoe hooks, which are okay, but and for the first time, I saw them actually do a social media post announcing a drop. So
oh really? Okay.
They're starting to get in there a little bit. But yeah, I expect to see some more good things from USA Cap King. They're in that market where all their competitors are fighting heavy. So they came in swinging up, and they're landing some blows. So
yeah, man, I feel like they hopped in there quick. What about you, Leon? How you feel about them this week?
Yeah, they're one of the newer players in the game in terms of online space. I know they've had a store for like forever, but they're still getting used to trying to attract that web presence and that web traffic. They came out with a couple of nice things. The Texas and the Houston colors is kind of interesting. We've seen it before though. The black with the Volt greens, those are pretty cool. They got some cool stuff, kind of interesting stuff, but we're kind of rolling with them. I mean, in reality, they could have maybe even fought for an up. But solid week, solid stuff. Like to see what they will continue to do.
No doubt, man. Yeah, man. Jason, what else we got on the list? High Heaven. High Heaven. Now, y'all have been dropping some good shit. You guys have been dropping some very good shit, some great grays. I've been enjoying them myself. Biggest reason why the neutral is just lack of drops. Again, it's just one of those things where now, especially right now at the height of this, so many people are eyes and constantly looking to shop for this stuff. So, they did do a pretty decent sized restock this week.
Right.
But the reason why the neutral is just because, like I said, lack of drops. Maybe spread out one bigger drop into 2 in 2 different months, maybe bi-weekly or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of, keep that hype in that, not keep you in that neutral zone. But outside of that, though, neutral this week. How you guys feel about High Heaven's week?
So with Hat Heaven, like you guys said, the last big drop was end of March, so they're almost on pace to do another huge drop at the end of the month. You would figure. I mean, their last post on their Instagram was March 28th. So even if they're doing restocks, like my critique would be like maybe just post what you're restocking. Like let people know on your IG what it is. I mean, I know I picked up a couple. I cleaned up on the Wahoos. I got the Palm Beach. I bought a lot from them, but it just it almost feels like it happened a long time ago when in reality it was just like earlier in the week. So just keep posting, keep doing your thing, Brian. But instead of doing the massive, like shit, which 10 hats do I need? Maybe, weekly or bi-weekly. I know there's a lot of work that goes into it. He takes like really professional grade pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would just be my only thing. Like just do what you can to stay relevant and keep dropping because we love what's coming. I mean, he's previewed some of the stuff with us in terms of mock-ups and stuff like that. There is a lot of fire coming.
Fast. For sure. For sure. All right, man. What we got next? Anthem had a good week. I will not lie to you. Those 4 hats were all fire. A1. What about you guys? How you feeling about Anthem?
They don't have the quantity. that some of the other stores are dropping. I mean, they do like one drop a week with maybe 3-4 hats in it, but they sure the hell do make up for it in quality, man. Those four hats they drop with those heather gray unders and those throwback logos minus the Detroit one. Just
Detroit one feels like a throwback, even though it's not.
It does feel like a throwback, but it's not the
Yeah.
throwback logo. But absolutely fantastic hats.
For sure.
He's really good at having like a theme, kind of like, you know, here's your couple of things, you know. We're a store from Toronto, but we don't only do Toronto hats, you know, so it's kind of interesting to see him kind of appease other markets and other teams that may not get that love. I know originally when he set up his store, he was only shipping to Canadian residents, but now he's opened his reach out a little bit, and you can get it directly from you know, from Toronto to the States. So that's kind of cool. So Dan's always been doing his thing, really creative, really fresh. Like some of the color releases he's putting together, you feel like they're familiar, but then if you really break it down, you're like, yo, I haven't seen that color done like that before.
For sure.
Like Heather Under, I don't think anyone really done that before.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. They had a good week. Overall, I like the hats that they've been putting out. Keep doing your thing, Anthem Shop. In the meantime, Jason, what we got next, man? Toppers. Is it Topper Z or Toppers?
It's Toppers.
It's Toppers.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So Toppers.
But he doesn't mind when we say Topper Z, though. He thinks it's funny.
He actually named his little donut mascot Topsy because we were calling it Topper Z so much. So
that's hilarious. I always called it Toppers, but then I heard so many people call it Topper Z that I was like, maybe I'm wrong. It looks like Toppers to me.
We were wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong. But we had enough confidence that we looked right, so we started changing people's minds and stuff.
Hey, that's how it goes. But look, Toppers on the up and up this week. They dropped some good shit. They had some good ass minor drops. I keep missing their Seattle hats. I don't know why, but they've dropped some pure. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on Toppers this week?
I'm giving him an up rating mostly because he dropped like every single day last week. Not only like both new and restocks of some of his best-selling designs from the past. So just upping the volume of drops. And I've talked to him too. He's got like the next 2 months already planned out. So expect more stuff, more drops from him for at least the next few months. So
that's great.
It's good stuff.
That's great.
And he's going to a lot of the good grays, the tonal flags, some good stuff for sure.
Shit. Good
shit. He's one of the only vendors of like Evansville to actually do a Jackie Robinson drop. You know, I feel like even the you couldn't even get like the Jackie Robinson, or maybe you could. He actually released something that's you know, in the Montreals, and he actually had the Brooklyn hat. So, you know, it's good to see stores kind of pay homage to Jackie Robinson. Some of the minor league stuff that Pat's doing is amazing. And the thing is with him is that he's ordering in such quantities that if you don't like really know what he's dropping the same day, you can come back to the next day and like, yo, he still has stock. Like you can still buy it. So it's not as panic yet. But as people find out about him, as people find out about him, you know, it's going to get harder and harder. But you know, shout out to them, man. Pat, you're doing a great job. Some of the stuff he does is really, really cool. He's using logos that, you know, aren't really common. So it's not just the same, you know, 10, 20 teams that's just rotating over and over again. He's like really mixing it up, keeping you on your toes.
Definitely, man. Shout out to Toppers. This week is on the up and up, man. Jason, what we got next, bro? Sports World. Sports World didn't drop a ton this week, but what they did drop was solid. They dropped some swinging tigers, some shit that people have been wanting. They dropped some good colorways, man. Sports World has definitely been doing their thing. I'm gonna say it again just as many times as possible. Be patient with them, man. Online, bro, it's like 4 hands doing this shit. All right. So don't go in the inbox talking hot, doing all that weird shit, because it's not like that, bro. They'll get you your hat. Trust me. It's just they are busy as hell. They're working on different ways right now to get things out. But Pierre dropped his 2 hats with them, the Boston socks, the bloody sock, and also the Dominican flag one. They were dope. I had to cop both of them, but I'm gonna let you guys tell me what you thought about it too.
Yeah, they other than the white Cardinals, I don't think they dropped a bad hat this week, right? So
even that white Cardinals wasn't bad with that red under. I just know you don't like white. But for those that do like white, it was a nice looking hat.
Yeah, if you wear white, that hat's cool.
And they dropped arguably the the best swinging tiger of the week, I think. That Stomper is amazing. The 2-pack of Boston hats that Pierre did with them, amazing. Must have panic hats. Like we know someone now that got their hat release botted. You know how crazy is that, right? Spring training tiger, mountains,
Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, the Twins. Like they had a strong week. I was just on their website earlier today. They said they had some message. You know, we're not, due to whatever, we're not shipping anything this week. But be patient with them. If you can visit them in store, because then that increases your chances of getting. But sports world, man, that turnaround from seeing people saying, "Oh, they're fake," or they make their hats in their basement.
Well, we were bashing them about a year ago. Oh man.
Yeah, but
they turned it around.
The turnaround is good. I'm assuming business is good. They're moving stuff. People are posting their hats, so I'm loving what I'm seeing from Ash and the crew there. So shout out to them.
Absolutely,
for sure.
What else we got on the list, man? Hat Club. NoHo reopened this week. So that's a huge dub for them, man. That's been closed for over a year. Back when the riots and stuff were happening, their store got vandalized, so they had a lot of work that they had to put in. But they're back in action now. The NoHo squad is outside all weekend and shit. So that was huge. A lot of people had the opportunity to cop some things that, since they had been closed, and they were smart enough to put some shit to the side, which was dope. They had Manolo OGs in the building.
Oh,
yep.
There females.
Yep. There was a lot of shit that had been sitting that finally, people got to get their hands on. Outside of that, Hat Club itself this week didn't drop anything too super crazy. They did do the team color undervisor shit, but that was kind of, at this point in the game, we've kind of seen that already, so we're not really too wooed about it. But outside of that, though, man, it's just a big W for them to get, back out in action in the New York store and shit like that. But what did you guys think about it? Did you guys see anything, cop anything like that?
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, they did some cool little retro minor league stuff earlier in the week. They had a couple of Detroit Tigers that broke the internet, but the rest of the stuff was just it was good.
Yeah.
But nothing amazing. They're huge up this week though is because of NoHo reopening. We're glad to see it. I know a lot of work went into that. They had basically the entire crew out in New York City meeting and greeting all their customers, which is really cool to see. So yeah, shout out to them for finally getting that back open. Basically the epicenter of the whole color under visor movement. So it's good to see it rock and roll again.
Yeah, I think if you take NoHo out of the equation, you can almost argue that it's either a flat week or even a down week. I don't know what it is. I'm not really enjoying too much that's coming out of the design collective. I don't know if it's just that nothing's really fresh, or I'm not surprised, or maybe I'm expecting too much. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm finding myself getting a little bit stale on the design collective stuff. I don't know what they can do to kind of rectify that. Even the minor league stuff, I was really into like the retro minor league stuff that they're doing, but I don't know, like the last couple ones that they've dropped, I haven't really gotten, I'm too excited about it. I don't know, maybe that's a personal thing, but yeah, Hat Club, love to see NoHo open again, but if we're being like brutally honest, without NoHo opening, I don't know, like it'd probably be a down.
They got a good week planned from what I've heard. So.
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, you expect nothing less from them.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Yep. Yeah, if they're down for a week, they're not going to stay down. So anyway.
What's next, man? Exclusive.
Yeah.
Man, listen, they came a long way, bro.
We've never seen this high, I don't think.
Huh?
No.
We've never seen them this high.
They shot up the list this week.
Bro, they've been doing some hot shit, man. They dropped some good ass hats. I really don't think they dropped a bad hat this week. We got a ton.
There's one that I was
Phil and Jill or whatever.
Oh,
Phil and Phyllis.
Yeah, that's Phil
and Phyllis. That's just me personally. I can't stand that logo. If you're a fan of that logo, that was a great hat, mocha, brown, pink. And they actually did a blue and pink one too. But I just can't stand that logo. So anytime I see it, I want to vomit. So, but other than that, you're right.
Yeah.
They posted a video that's like seizure inducing. Have you guys seen that Instagram video?
No,
go watch it after the show. It's like sixth post. If you have epilepsy, do not watch that. It will fuck you up.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Exclusive. They dropped some great Detroit shit this week. Detroit is, I don't know. Detroit.
The custom Wahoos though. How did they do those? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, bruh. I had to get those. I didn't even try. I knew they'd be gone. Like, oh yeah. Them fucking Jets ones. The Jets one, the pinky, that was.
Oh yeah.
They had some good hats this week. Overall,
they had that red blue Raiders though. That weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They had.
Yeah, that's a miss. But I mean, when you're swinging, 35 times in a week and you miss on 2, that's a pretty good. Yeah, pretty good batting average.
I mean, they gave the people what they wanted. Those brown tiger pinkies, whatever, brown mocha, whatever you want to call them. Those things flew.
Well, the other thing is like Saturday they dropped 4 swinging tiger hats
and 1 walking.
So
tiger.
everybody got a chance to eat. And I know it may not have been the colorway you necessarily want, but if you missed out on a swinging tiger hat, I mean,
there's your chance.
There was your chance. So good on them for doing that. Hopefully they do it again.
For sure. What we got next? Oh, last on the list. I already know what it is, man. What's
up? Yeah, by omission, you can tell what's already up here. But I mean, come on.
My fids, man. I think it goes without saying at this point, John, he's a fucking legend. He's been putting out some fire. A lot of the shit that we got this week was shit that we have been waiting for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Previewing it and shit, but we finally got to touch it online, which is obviously an up, and that's why they got the dub this week. Overall, I mean, they put out some great shit. The minor league, they finished up the cereal pack from what if I remember.
I think there's one more coming.
Okay.
There's one more. I've heard, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, so we've got majority of it, but man, some good shit. What about you guys? How you feeling about my fitteds this week?
They had one miss though. They had one miss.
Which one?
Okay.
Coming to America, John.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay.
But strong week nonetheless.
I didn't mind that hat. I can see why you guys might not like it. Whatever.
It's the reverse white panel.
I was about to say it's the reverse.
Well, that's kind of why I like it, right? You know?
Yeah,
but
I mean,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of why I like it. I ended up not getting that one, but these minor league hats we've been seeing, like Leon said, or Andre, I can't remember. We've been seeing previews for these for weeks. Some of them even feels like months.
Yeah.
But to finally get a chance to pick up that Raisin brand. I had somebody that's not even into hats see that hat and says, "Is that a Raisin brand hat?" I mean, you knocked it out of the park when that happened.
Yeah.
Right? And some of those other Mudville 9, we have not seen that logo in forever.
Forever.
The
X-ray sidewinders.
So my fit is kings of creativity right now. Like you said, they swing hard. When they do miss, they miss bad. Like you guys do not like that Coming to America one. I know Manolo absolutely hated it.
I'm sure it did
sell out. It sold out.
So what do we know?
Manolo absolutely hated it. But great stuff.
Absolutely. Overall, man, it's been a solid week. A couple of these people that were yellow were kind of right on that line from teetering to go up. So, you know, obviously keep working, drop some shit, maybe spread out your drops and stuff like that, kind of play it like that. But overall, though, it's pretty decent week in hats. We've kind of been experiencing a little bit of a drought. I don't think it's just hats either. I think it's kind of everything. I've been feeling the same way about shoes. I've been feeling the same way about YouTube on my side of shit. You know, it's just a content drought overall right now. I think a lot of people don't really pay attention. I pay attention to this a lot, but a big part of success in retail is holidays. And there's just no fucking holidays this month like that. And so it kind of just makes it, you know, a little bit dead. And overall, from the retail side of things, it's kind of right before the summer too. So people are kind of gearing up for that season. But overall, you know, it's been a decent week in hats and shit like that. But
I can tell people are starving for hats, though, man.
Absolutely.
It was quantity wise, it wasn't a very big week.
Yep.
Shit was selling out everywhere. I mean, like we said, Ecap City sold out in basically 15 minutes. Everything that they dropped was gone in essentially 15 minutes. So, I mean, people are starving for hats. So stores, I know it's not all year has his fault. There's a lot of production and shipping issues right now, but give us some more hats.
Yeah, people got that stimmy money they want to get rid of. It's burning a hole in their pocket.
That good old unemployment. But yeah, man, Leon, man, let them know what they gotta do, man.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, you know, which of the stores went up, which ones went down, you know, who had a role, you know. It's always moving for these stores, you know, they're doing their best out there. But drop a like on the video. Make sure you check us out on our podcast, available on all streaming platforms. Until next time, stay fitted. We out.
Peace.